I'm in protest.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK for the Rhódania Chronicles. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
So, yes, your eyes do not deceive you. The chat is correct. It is muffin time. As we join... have we made it official, the name of the group?
Muffin Men, yeah.
I feel like we should.
Maybe not canonically, but like at some point, yeah.
I mean, if you want it to be canonically, it's your decision. We have a name floating around.
We are the Muffin Men.
The Muffin
Muffin
Men.
Men.
Muffin Men.
Does that sound like the most
Really?
righteous adventure ring party that you've ever heard of in a D&D game? I think
Also
so.
sounds like you know, like those who are those, like the super like metal bands with like deceiving names? It sounds like that.
Oh yeah, there's one in particular that I love. They're called Party Cannon, and you know, like your typical metal poster where all the band logos just look like a pile of sticks thrown together. Like theirs is just Party Cannon written in multicolored balloon-shaped letters, and it just completely stands out because it looks like a kid's show. But it's not, because they are like the deathliest, deadly death metal. I don't know what genre. It's lots of
Death metal is its own thing.
Yeah.
While they might sing all like heavy and deathy like that, like I kind of wish that they would do like sing about sunsets and rainbows, just like the nice stuff, but still be like.
I mean, if you can tell what they're saying, that's probably what they're doing.
Their beast side. I was gonna say their B side would be sunshine, lollipops, and
Yes.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about death metal, sunshine, and lollipops. We're here to talk about the Rhódania Chronicles. And yes, we're very happy to be back. It's session number 2. We had a great opening session. No technical difficulties this time, hopefully. Big thanks again to everyone who stuck around last time after the stream crashed off halfway. You're all amazing. So let's quickly get all the introductions and stuff out of the way, and then we can get back into the story. First of all, big thanks to Sirenscape, who provide all the musical goodness. They have just launched a new web player, which means you can play all the music and sound effects from your browser rather than having to use an external app, which is a great idea. It's about time they branched out and did stuff like this. So now is the best time to become a Super Siren subscriber. You get access to over 1,000 different pieces of ambience, music, sound effects, Wilhelm screams, you name it, they've got it. So go ahead and check them out. There is a link in the chat. Also in the chat, you will find a link to the wonderful Aviva, who did our incredible character art that you can see on the screen next to these lovely faces. 2 sets of lovely faces on each screen. Isn't it amazing? Aviv is an incredible artist, has an extensive catalogue of work for some big names, and we are humbled that we are on that list now. Not as a big name, but a name still. So much love to Aviv. Go check out her incredible art. Yes. Nearly forgot, we don't just get our music from Sirenscape, we also sample some musical delights from Travis Savoy, Michael Gelfi, Hunter Rogerson, Tabletop Audio, The Seventh Midnight, and Scott Lee. And as of today, I've added some more music from one of my all-time favourite video games, which you may hear should the opportunity arise, and if you recognise it and can tell me in the chat what it is, then you get an extra muffin. You heard it right here. There's your incentive.
muffin of your choice.
Moving swiftly on, for the time being, any combat that we do is going to be Theatre of the Mind, but soon we shall be utilising not a virtual tabletop, an actual tabletop. Because that's right, we're going to use real minis that I'm going to paint on stream once I get the minis, and a real tabletop with real maps and real environmental minis and all that sort of stuff, because it's like, you know, I like rolling real dice. I like using real minis. I don't really get on with virtual tabletops too well, so that's how we'll do it, and it's going to be great. It means I also get to paint gigantic, horrific monsters of everyone's nightmares, which is super fun. So, continuing on from there, we also have some big thanks for the lovely folks at D&D Beyond, who their platform helped us bring the characters together and, you know, make all our little choices and have everything just in one place, really, for in the session. You know, if you're a level 20 wizard and you've got to roll like a 6,000 d6 fireball damage, it's going to take some time with real dice, but you can just do it on D&D Beyond. It's great. So go and check them out. Finally, just a couple of things. First of all, if you haven't already, have a look in the chat, and you can join our Discord server where you can keep track of all the announcements. You can see all the random muffin memes we tend to put in chat as of late, and just join the Quest Junkies family, really. We also have our merch store live, which now has some muffin themed merch. You can get yourself a Muffin Time t-shirt designed by our wonderful Connell Pattoons, who has designed a lot. Yeah.
Whoa!
I know, right? Explosion. So, and if you are a subscriber to our Twitch channel, you do get discount on the merch, as long as you connect your account to your Twitch account, you know, that whole sort of thing. You'll know it when you see it. And finally, our VODs, our VODs, if you will all be available shortly after broadcast on our YouTube channel, which is also in the chat, usually 24 hours max after the streams. So if you can't stay for the whole thing tonight, that's fine. The VOD will be up tomorrow for you to enjoy. I think that's about it. So, why don't we just take a quick look back at what happened last week, as the threads of destiny brought 5 wandering heroes together. Heroes? Maybe too soon to tell. We shall see.
Rude.
We began our tale at the Merrinwind Festival of Fortune, where originally there was a tournament supposed to take place, run by Thrashum Foe, Zundinar's champion of the fighting pits, and hero to Connell in particular. There was also the visiting Discourteous Rose, Rhódania's first sky ship, more commonly known as a sky carver, an advanced piece of arcane technology from the city of Caithern, which didn't always belong in Rhódania. As the captain arrived, she brought news that help was required at the place known as Roshan's Rise, a gigantic tree that sprouted up out of the ground during the Great Reconvergence years past. The inhabitants refused to engage in any conversations with the outside world, fearing what the outside world may bring. Unfortunately, something else appears to have come for them in the meantime, as their first communication to the mainland was one of help. So Captain Madeline Crowley has seemingly recruited this interesting group of muffin-loving characters to join her on board the ship as they sail for Roshan's Rise. So we begin tonight's adventure the following morning. If you need to do so, feel free to take the benefits of a long rest. So we all begin in the crew quarters as you're all coming to
Yeah.
consciousness.
It's a good day.
I'm all tangled up and cuddled up with Reese, right? I'm just like,
Reese just does not move. It's like, I don't want to get up. Like
Not
the
an
eye
early
crusties
riser.
are like sealing the eyes closed and everything.
I'm very much like tapping his face. Just come on.
Yeah. I'd like to I'd like to make a deception check if I could.
Sure.
With that yawn.
Okay, go ahead and make a deception check.
Okay, it's 23. So if
23.
anybody wants to judge the yawn.
Is this to
I
say
can't
whether
believe
it
You
is?
just gone first thing in the morning.
Is this to make it seem like a legitimate yawn? Okay. It's the best damn yawn any of you have ever seen.
Yeah.
A thing of beauty almost, like a performance.
Yeah, it's just like it's like a full porta bra.
You know, which is kind of funny because if I remember right, we're all in our own rooms and Kyle has his own room. Or not Kyle, sorry,
Yeah.
Bob has
I
his
was
own
gonna
room.
say, yeah, it was like the best yawn we've ever heard. So
Yeah.
much that it's almost if you're in the room with us.
You even hear
Transcended
like
the whole ship.
you even hear like just a few doors down, and you just hear one of the voices. Fucking hell, that guy must have been shattered last night.
These walls are too thin.
They are far too thin.
Frank will rise from her coffin like Dracula and think nothing of it.
It's a good thing Reese didn't see that. His back is turned towards the other wall.
Yeah.
This is getting more like what we do in the shadows every week, and I'm happy about it.
I've started watching that show. It's quite funny.
It's amazing.
When Connell gets up, Connell I would imagine would be a bottom bunk because like I imagine he would be quite heavy. So as he gets up, he like the back of his stalactite hair like chips the bottom of the top bunk, but he doesn't even realize. Like it just kind of goes. All right, I'm up. Where are we going?
Takes out a
Okay.
chunk of the bunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the person on the top bunk takes 2 points of piercing damage.
I love that this is now becoming the mechanic.
You just hear this. "Ah! Right, I'm up.
Good morning, friend.
He just turns over and tries to go back to sleep.
Connell's
DM.
gonna.
No, go for it. Sorry.
Yeah, Connell's just gonna quickly get dressed and like run out to the deck to do the morning routine.
DM, what time would it be about?
It would be. Oh, thank you for the follow, Frodo Saggins. That's a username.
Brilliant. I'm here for it.
Thank you for gracing us with that username. Amazing.
Per Frodo.
Frodo
I would
in your
say-
saggins.
I would say it's probably about 8 a.m. The sun has risen, but it's not very high up in the sky.
Do we have a window? Or is it like a porthole?
There'll be a porthole.
You're a porthole.
Rude.
Not gonna deny that. The light that's like probably just hitting Reese straight in the eyes at this point. I
It's a
wonder
mix
if
of that and me prodding you in the face, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm up. There. Is that the smell of bacon?
My mouth is actually watering to you saying that right now.
Bacon.
Make a perception check for me.
As you say that, you hear the separate door sort of creak open. You just hear this.
Sorry, please.
Everyone wants to make a
bacon?
perception check, you said? Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Perception.
Last week we were the Muffin Men, this week we're the Bacon Bros.
Mm-hmm.
But have you
Forever
thought
changing
about
names.
bacon on muffins?
I rolled a
Bacon
15.
muffins.
I
Okay.
rolled a 7.
All right.
Oh, could I do one?
Go for it, yeah.
Y'all doing perception. I got a 7 too. Oof.
1 and 2.
And a 2.
22.
22. Okay. I was gonna say.
Oh.
Ooh.
So, for those of you over a 7, you all take a deep breath. That's definitely bacon. Those of you that rolled lower, there's something in the air. It smells like bacon, you're not sure, but you instinctually follow it and you look into the corridor, and the scent seems to be coming from quite a portly gentleman who's stood sort of like inspecting his toenails. You're not quite sure what it is, and you sort of realize, oh, maybe that's not the bacon.
Reese is still like in pajamas. Like he has brought like a set of pajamas and he is like fully just in pajamas. They have like a little flower embroidered like right here. Oh. I don't want foot cheese. God damn it.
Frank would ask, probably loud enough for this gentleman to hear it. What's that smell?
Nothing you want, Frank. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
He sort of slowly turns his head to Frike. Alright, darling. You alright? There's something I can do for you.
I was actually going to ask what kind of foot cheese it is, because I wasn't sure if maybe he's like a gnome or what.
He's quite a large man, and as he gets closer, you realise as well, he doesn't look quite right. He's like, alright, love. Is there something I can do for you? Maybe. How can I help you?
Can I do like a quick like medicine check to see what the hell is going on with this guy?
Yes,
I feel
yes,
like at
please.
this point as well, like, Rhódania is very much like grabbing her robes and kind of going, shoo, shoo.
This is so I rolled a 3 and got a total of an 8, so obviously I know everything. I'm just gonna turn to the crowd and just the people just like, well, obviously, this person is suffering from cataplegia, which is a very, very common ailment amongst certain tribes of humans. And very sorry for this, sir, but you will probably be dead within a day.
It's about this time that you, just over your shoulder, you now hear a... Oh, you don't smell too bad either. As the figure now looms over you.
Anything I can do to make your last days more comfortable, I shall do so.
Last day? Oh, is it the weekend? Oh, I don't have to work then. I'll go back to sleep. Thank you. He sort of stomps off back to his cabin.
Good. Poor thing. Poor thing.
Reese is thoroughly creeped out and has thus tried to like find the kitchens because all he like can think about is bacon and trying to find some sort of pastry.
Okay. Are you all joining?
Connell's gonna be trying to look for either like the first mate or the captain.
Okay.
I'm definitely like I'm not super hungry, so I'm gonna head up
I'll
to the
follow
deck to
Reese.
sort of see what's going on.
All right. Rhódania?
First of all, Myra is very disturbed. Second of all, well, any thought of pastry or food, you know where I'll be going. I'm just gonna literally just like, hopefully not to annoy Reese too much, but I feel as though like, she'll be like holding on to his tail very gently and just kind of like follow the leader sort of thing. On the way
I'll follow the tail of two kitties.
Yeah.
Tale of Two Kitties. Episode title.
Reese does
All
not
right.
notice, like, the Sandman has visited Reese very hard that night, and Reese just does not notice, and he's like a walking zombie at this point.
Okay.
You got the crusties. Yeah.
All right. So, 3 of you going to the kitchens, 2 of you going up to the deck. Let's go to the kitchens first, I think. So, the 3 of you
Whenever I hear this music.
This music is great.
The 3 of you find your way to the kitchens and immediately see that the majority of the crew are already up and in here at tables, just chomping away at all sorts of different food and beverages. And there is an array of different smells. You do smell the bacon, but there is also different smells. A lot of it we've not really smelled before. It smells alright. Probably be better if you knew what it was.
Is there such a thing as a baking check? A pastry
Oh.
check?
Oh, just you wait. Just you wait. I am prepared.
I would like to do so then.
Roll sleight of bacon.
Sleight of bacon. Have you cast Bacon of Hope? Bacon of Hope is a canon spell in this campaign, by the way.
We do a muffin check.
We will get to that shortly. So as you walk in, you see all these different tables, all populated by crew members, all tucking into different foods. And over at the far side of the room, there is a large counter and quite a large figure dressed in chef's attire, frantically working away at some sort of food. As you slowly approach, you realize it's a hobgoblin.
Alright, big man. What grub you got?
He sort of slams his thing down and looks at you. Oh, you're the new folk, are you?
Aye.
Yes,
Oh.
chef.
Unfortunately,
You're a bit smaller than the typical ones.
you're bigger than what I'm used to.
I'm definitely not. I'm nodding at Reese and I'm just like,
Am I supposed to take that as a compliment? Or an insult?
Take it as you
Thanks.
wish. I'm just here for the bacon.
Oh, bacon. Yeah, we got bacon. I think it's bacon anyway. People seem to like it, and yeah. I'm Bloomin' Og, by the way. Bloomin' Og is my name. My dad's name was Bloomin' Og, and his dad's name was it was Bloomin' Og, and there's a lot of us really. I'm the chef. I make all the foods, or I try to make foods. I haven't made a lot of food, but people, I haven't been thrown off the ship yet, so must be doing all right. Anyway, do you want some breakfast?
Yes. And Reese is like sitting there, hopefully, with what I'm assuming is a plate, because like I'm envisioning like a buffet.
Yep, pretty much.
Please, sir, can I have some muffin?
Well,
Are there any pastries, like a biscuit? At least.
I mean, these all sound like foreign words to me. Is it baking? I got some baking stuff. That's different to bacon, right? I think. Is it? Can you use bacon in baking? I don't particularly know.
Well,
Reese
there's
is just going
different
to look at
spellings.
Frike. Reese is just looking at Frike like, what is this guy talking about?
And it's
I
at
just
this.
want food.
It's at this point where, maybe this hobgoblin chef is just thinking a bit too hard, straining his thoughts, as my dear friend and DM Phoenix Iwaki has claimed a wild magic surge.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
So,
God,
Phoenix,
you're the
thank you.
What?
If you would be so kind as to type in roll 1d100 in the chat for me, please, Phoenix. And we'll see
dear.
what happens.
It's only breakfast, Phoenix. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
The ironic
Let
thing
me
is,
have Reki in
Breakfast.
peace.
Okay. It is.
90% of the reason I put this as a reward is because I knew he would do it. Oh, dear.
How do you like your eggs in the morning? Ha, death.
Oh, exclamation mark in front first, I think, if it still works. If not, just roll me a real D100 or do it elsewhere. Wherever it takes your fancy. Huh. Hang on, let me try.
Maybe it's just exclamation 1d100.
It might be, actually. Nope. Okay.
Nope.
I need to check that after the stream.
Oh no.
All right,
Our dice are broken.
That's very sad.
Feel free to give me a D100 roll in the rolling of your choice, Phoenix, I suppose.
Oh my god. In the meantime, what's happening down there? Are we still smelling delightful bacon smells?
Oh, it's
Yes.
definitely emanating throughout the entire ship. So even on the deck, as the winds come surging past, like if you face the wind, the smell almost hits you even more intensely.
Oh, nice, nice.
Is it possible to do a survival check on the apparent bacon? And see if it's cooked enough.
I mean, it depends if
Or
you eat
indeed
it.
bacon.
Yeah. While this
Okay.
is figuring out, Reese is going to go and like fill up his plate. Hopefully there's a muffin, like maybe one of the mini muffins, like one of the itty bitty ones. And it's like,
Oh my god. On a flying pirate ship, absolutely. Yes.
well, that's what Reese is looking for.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check, Reese.
Okay. Oh.
That face.
I think.
18.
Ooh, nice.
18. Let me just type this out. Okay, so with an 18, you get a good look at the spread. A lot of it looks similar, if not the same. Like greyish porridge consistency. It doesn't look like the best food per se. A lot of it smells good. You don't see any muffins per se, but as you sort of look behind the counter, you do see baking supplies. And I believe we have our D100.
Too much effort.
Thank you, Phoenix, for that.
Real quick.
Ooh.
Bonus slot.
Okay. I need to roll a dice for this.
Oh no!
Oh, that's not a good sign.
You do!
Okie dokie.
I can't believe that, like, we have to re-roll 3 characters now. Like,
I'm
So-
so attached to Reese. No, please no.
Fortunately, nothing happens to you guys.
oh.
Oh,
Bet.
oh wait.
I don't trust that. I don't
Quite-
trust
Easy
that.
feet, man.
Quite thematically to the current scenario, I guess Blumenarg really was thinking too hard, as he is confused for the next minute as he's cast confusion on himself.
Oh, cool. That works. Bet.
Rad.
So for the next minute, he's just sat there like, bacon, bacon,
Oh my god.
bacon,
Oh, no.
bacon, bacon, con, King Kong. What's King Kong?
King Kong. Oh no. I'm gonna turn to Rhódania.
Yes.
Do you think I can just take the food? I think he's too distracted with himself.
I mean, I don't see why not. Make sure you tuck away some for later as well.
It's gray though.
Oh. I just kind of like poke and prodded it, just like, I don't know. Maybe sniff of it.
You poke it.
Is this even
And-
edible?
You poke it, and for about half a second, as you lift your finger back, it sticks to the end of your finger, and then
I think that I'd rather eat Cheesy Man's feet instead.
No.
I'll stick with my rations. And I like go and like put it back while he's confused and like just walk back down the hallway. Taking a piece of bacon if there is one.
you're
Well,
able to
she-
grab some bacon.
While she's following them, Frank will just be puzzling something out. I don't think that person should be in charge of a kitchen. That man in the hallway smelled like bacon, and it smelled like bacon in there. Were they trying to cook him?
Probably.
So it's
We're using
around
his
about.
toenails as seasoning.
You don't know what's in my DM notes.
Ah.
Around about this time, the confusion wears off, and he almost has a eureka moment. Ah! Baking! I don't know how to bake, but I got the stuff, so if anyone wants to show me how it's done, I could do some baking.
I could do
Oh.
some.
Oh, come on then. I've even got a little mini apron. Hang on. And he takes like a normal, like human-sized apron, looks at it and goes, and rips it in half, and there you go.
It's still too long.
Yeah, and you have -1 to your AC while you wear it.
Oh,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
The cursed apron of confusion.
Right, pal.
Absolutely.
the first thing I'm gonna need is a stool because I feel like I'm about up to here on like the side of the counter.
Well, as you're saying that, he passes a stool over, and then he hands aprons to the other two of you as you are about to leave.
Oh,
like-
Reese is involved. Okay.
I think we could all have a learning experience here.
Frank does not trust his intentions.
I guess I could.
She's still thinking about cheesy feet.
You know what? You know what, sir? I will make you a muffin from my mother's recipe. How about that?
Oh, that sounds wonderful, yes. All right, we'll stand here and take notes. Wait. No, I can't read all right. I'll stand here and watch.
Now, do you have moss from a waterfall?
I've got a water barrel.
Is there moss growing on it?
Probably.
No.
I'm gonna go look at the water barrel, see if there's moss on it.
Surprisingly, the water barrels look pretty well maintained.
Cool.
They're not the standard.
No moss.
Reese,
What do these people make?
if you want, you can have a rummage in my bag.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Wait, no, you haven't refilled. Okay.
I
I
just
will,
go
like,
into my primordial pouch and like just kind of underneath.
What is
I
this?
like to grab things.
Wait.
It's my
What is-
bag.
Oh,
There you go.
what is this said bag? As like Reese reaches in with the like intention, because he has his bag, but the intention to like pull out moss or like some like earthy bit.
Good luck. I carry shit in there.
Oh dear.
What actual shit? I mean,
That's where all of the minds went.
We don't know what little cats carry in their bags.
mind you,
Come
I
on now.
am a prolific gardener, so. Fill your boots, pal.
I'm gonna try and pull out moss. Like, do I need to roll for this?
I don't even know what's in my bag, so
Yeah, no one knows.
DM.
I'll pose a question. Feronia, do you want him to pull out moss, or do you want him to pull out something else?
Polite shit.
I mean, he can pull out something that looks like moss.
Okay, so what I'm going to say is, Feronia, give me a deception check. Reese, give me an insight check.
Where's my deception? An 8.
14.
14.
Oh, this is just a bit of lichen. Not what I wanted.
You could try digging deeper.
Well, I guess I could make her woodier mushroom. Scones.
I've definitely got mushrooms in there. I can't guarantee they're the ones you want.
I like go for the mushrooms, like put my hand dick inside.
You don't trust me, do you?
No.
Oh,
Revenge
no
for
trips
the
for
muffin
us.
stealing.
Say on the back of those rolls, you do manage to pull out some mushrooms.
Cool. These will do. And I'll just like start whipping up Mom's woodier mushroom scones.
Okay, so we'll return to the kitchens shortly, as we're going to have a skill challenge between the three of you
Ooh.
to see if we can get the perfect muffins or not. In the meantime, we go to the deck of the ship, where stands Connell and Bob. First of all, actually, since you're now on the deck of the ship, please, amongst all of you, nominate someone to roll me a d20.
Ooh, my rolls have been shit so far today, so
I'll go for it since I'm the first one on deck.
Okay?
11.
11. Okay. So as you both step out onto the deck of the ship, it is a glorious summer day. The wind is fair, and for this day's travel, there will be seemingly no issues. So, the deck of the ship.
I did not really get to talk with you yesterday at all. Connell, is it?
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm Connell. And you're Floaty Man?
My name's Bob.
Bobby Floater. Cool.
Bob Crandall, as it were, but yes.
So,
what brings you here?
well, I was in town yesterday for the tournament, but because of the ship coming by and taking us off to this merry adventure, it was postponed. But I'm really excited to be part of a crew. I was actually going to go ask the captain if she had any chores for me to do. I kind of incorporate it with like my training. I like the training's good and all, but I like doing like the choresy type, where like sometimes you do like the wax on, wax off kind of style. That's real cool.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Practice makes perfect, as they say. Yes, indeed.
And what brought you here?
Oh, I came from the library, of course. I'm simply here for no particular reason except that it is interesting to see how things go. I'm certainly not trying to find some strange magical influence as happened 8 years ago, anything like that.
Connor runs to like the side and it grabs like the hand railing of the ship, and he just looks at Bob and she's like, "So, do you know how this thing's flying?"
Do I know why it's flying?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's how you do with those, and I point over to the crystals. Those glowing crystals, right over there. There's something that happened to them some time ago in one of the. I'm sorry, I forget what it's called. Not the influence.
The Great Reconvergence.
The convergence. They're the convergence. Apparently, something happened there, and changed their properties. Now they can supply enough energy to actually lift an entire ship. I'm quite interested because I'm always very interested in the relationship of physics to magic and where one stops and the other one starts, certainly. Yes. May I ask what brings you here?
I explained that.
And you see Bob sort of far off look in Bob's eyes, and then he kind of snaps it back to the conversation, and it's like, yes. I meant to say, where are you from? Where are you from? What, you seem different than the others, sort of made of rocks.
Yeah. And he kind of like just knocks his forehead. Yeah, I'm from Zindenberg. Zindenark. It's he kind of like looks over like the side and he's like, I don't think I can see it yet. Hold on. Mom! Ma!
There's
I don't believe they're going to be able to hear you. Good sir.
I'll just need to shout louder then.
I'm gonna sort of like pat his shoulder a little bit. Oh, you have fun there. I hope you enjoy yourself. Let me know what your mother says.
Do you want to try and shout for my mom as well?
No. She knows what she did.
there's
Okay,
a
well,
you hear some footsteps behind you, and a chuckle. You turn around and you see that Captain Madeline Crowley is behind you. She says, well, it's a long time since anyone's called me Mom, or Mommy.
Oh, you're not my mom, but you could be for the rest of the journey. Anyway, could you give...
Okay, that's a first.
Pleasure to be on board, Captain. Have you any specific jobs or requests you would like me to do while aboard your deck?
Have I any requests? What are your skills?
Say what it is you want me to do, and I'll do my best for 110, 20%.
110-20? Well, you're certainly an overachiever.
Yep.
How's about you, take a shift up in the crow's nest. Keep a lookout for anything.
He just runs and just tries
Give me an athletics check.
I'm going to, as he is doing this, I'm just going to sort of look over and just wiggle my fingers a little bit, and now he only weighs half as much as he did.
Rad, because that was a 24.
That's great, because what I was going to say, because of the battering winds, you were going to get disadvantage, but as Bob has jumped in there with some graviturgy, that's cancelled that out. So a 24, yeah, you nimbly work your way up to the crow's nest and flip your way in, superhero landing as always.
Hell yeah.
Might I say, my dear, you agreed this morning.
Oh, I thank you. You're quite a charmer yourself. I haven't seen much fashion like that before.
Oh, yes. Where I come from, it's all the rage in the institutions and universities.
Fascinating. You'll have to tell me where it is. I might have to go visit.
We may very well. I would love to know, and sort of points over the crystals. Would you mind if I took a little time to study these charming crystals we have up here?
I don't see why not. Just don't break them, because if you do, then
we'll all die a fiery death. Fantastic.
Bobby Floater! I forgot to grab breakfast. Could you grab me something?
Are you asking me?
Yes! Can I get a sausage roll?
Oh, good God. Yes, pardon me. I apparently go fetch my new friend a sausage roll, but I will be there to check out crystals in just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
please, I'm gonna have to remember that. All right, my dear. I'll see you there.
I'm gonna head down to the kitchen.
Okay. As we head back to the kitchen, it's time for a muffin challenge.
Oh dear.
So,
It's muffin time.
it may very well be. In fact, do you know what? This music is great, but I think we need something a bit more intense.
Muffin.
Boss fight.
It's muffin time.
Pint.
Muffin.
It's amazing as well because like a lot of people that were sat eating have now finished are now gathered around watching. You've got a bit of a crowd. For the second day in a row, you have a crowd on this ship gathered to observe what you are doing. So, my plan for this was to make it a skill challenge. So, each one of you individually may contribute to the skill challenge in a manner in which you see fitting, and I'll tell you what kind of check you need to roll to make it happen or not. And if we can get 3 decent successes, then incredible. If not, incredible.
Nah.
No.
So,
No. Don't fail me.
we'll start with Reese. So, you were mentioning about the... well, only because you sort of made a start. You're going with your mum's recipe. Anything else you want to add on to that? Any
I'm
flair
gonna
or
do
anything?
mom's recipe. I am changing from a muffin because don't have the ingredients for the muffin I wanted to make. So it's gonna be this Witter mushroom scone.
Okay. So I will say, for this, since you are using that recipe, give me a history check.
Oh, balls. Not bad. Okay.
Ooh.
18.
18. So, your fingers move swift as you work your way through the recipe. It's just like being back at home. You smile to yourself at times because it just brings back many memories of doing this at home. That is the first success. Which of you would like to go next?
Have an idea. Maybe Frank would sort of watch what Reese is doing and try to like copy his movements. So, insight?
Yeah, let's go with an insight check.
Okay. It's also an 18.
Also an 18. Excellent. So as you are watching, you begin mirroring and copying, and your movements almost as fluid as the dancing that you've done in previous occasions. There is like a grace to the way that you work through this baking, and that is a second success. Rhódania, how would you like to bake this?
Well, I feel like, I don't know, like this recipe sounds a little bit safe. So I've decided I'm just gonna go in just surreptitiously into my skein and just pop a wee bit of something sharp in there. You know, a bit of a brew, you know?
Into
Your
Reese's.
mom's recipe.
Okay. Interesting. Sabotage. Okay. Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check. Reese, what's your
Really
passive
making it
perception?
better.
Oh, what is my passive? 12.
12. Okay, so you got to beat a 12.
I got 16.
Mm-hmm. You get that
So-
in that muffin.
So, what are you adding to the recipe?
Oh, just a special recipe of my own, you know? Just something that's a little bit boozy.
Ah,
It has a little bit of I like to think that it's got a little bit of added goodness to the brew though,
Okay.
you know.
All
I
right.
like to think people enjoy it, you know.
Now I have to figure out if that's a success or not. It's. You know, I'll roll. All right. I just rolled a nat 1, so.
Oh, poo. I'm disappointed in you.
So
disappointed.
as Reese, you feel like you've come to the end of the recipe. It's ready to bake. Put it into the oven. It's like just 10 minutes should do it. 9 minutes goes by. It smells incredible. 9.5 minutes. Mouth starts to water. Everyone around you is getting in closer and closer to get the first glimpse. 9 minutes, 59 seconds. You just hear this from inside the oven. And as you open the door,
It's not supposed to happen.
Oh dear.
the inside of the oven is now a soggy mess of pastry and whatever it was that Feronia put in there.
Yeah, as I enter the kitchen, all I can smell is just like, it smells like roasted booze.
Rows of booze and mushrooms.
it's a bit early in the day, isn't it? I mean,
Speak for yourself. And Reese is like, what happened?
Well, the mushrooms
No,
mushrooms looked a wee bit dry.
it was you.
They looked a bit dry.
It was you. I was betrayed. Oh,
I was trying to help.
Reese is gonna like take the pen out of like completely disregarding the audience, where it's like never happens to Reese, but like takes the pan out and like goes over to this sink or this tub of water and just like angrily starts scrubbing. Gonna start again. God damn it! What did she put in there?
After the first like couple of scrubs, the hobgoblin comes over and sort of leans over and kind of like puts his mouth at the end to try and catch some of it,
God.
which he does. And let's go ahead and
I
make a
would recommend
Constitution saving throw.
I would not recommend
it.
What are you doing?
And he's like, I think I prefer bacon to baking. No offense.
Listen, you do not know the intricacies of baking, sir. You stick to your bacon, but this was not my recipe. It was sabotaged.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
It's a poor musician that blames their instruments.
Oh no. Oh, let's see. Okay. Wait, hold on. Intimidation? Oh, that's not bad. That's a 15.
15. I didn't mean any offense. I'm sure it's lovely, and I'm gonna go for my
Usually
break.
good cook, sir.
Hello.
Like I'm gonna like go in and just try to sort of break this up. It's obvious that Reese is just not going to like let this go. And I'm just gonna go and be like, good sir, do you have any sausage roll? I consent to retrieve one.
Oh, I know what they are. They're the sausage that's in the roll, which is why they call it sausage roll, right?
You are correct. You know what you get? And he pulls out like a little sticker and he puts a little gold star on the guy's apron. You get a gold star. You do.
You
Does
just
Bob
see like
carry around stickers.
Yeah. He's
You
got
just
fruit leather
see-
sticker.
a giant hobgoblin single tear well up under his right eye. Thank you. Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me. He's up.
It's going to be all right, good sir. We'll be fine.
I like this one. Other one needs work.
Well, is there a sausage roll available?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I got a bit emotional. Yes. One moment. And see, he starts like burrowing through his bits and bats and like literally throwing food out of the way. You don't know what it is. A lot of it, you don't want to know what it is.
Yeah.
Eventually, he pulls out like 3 different sausage rolls of various lengths. They look pretty good. Certainly compared to a lot of the grey, sticky goop.
I'm just gonna look at them, and you can see like clear confusion on my face. Like I'm not really sure which to pick. I'm just gonna sort of grab the one in the middle. Oh, thank you, sir.
Very, very welcome.
I should be taking my leave. I hope you have a lovely day here in the kitchen. Let's try to contain the explosions within the oven itself, and not the ship at large.
Let's not blow it out of proportions, Kitty man.
I'm gonna head back upstairs.
Okay. Well, the rest
Frank
of you
would
doing?
maybe join Reese at the sink. Just try and pat him on the shoulder awkwardly before reaching in to see if there's any of the muffin mixture left and trying like a fingerful or so.
Okay.
At this point, it's all kind of soggy.
Give me a Constitution saving throw, pretty
That's
please.
That is a 14.
14. Okay, that's just enough to avoid the sudden urge to hurl over the side of the ship. It does not go down easy. It goes down a lot harder than you think it would. For just a tiny little bit, it feels like it's expanding in your throat almost. It's just big gulp and it's gone.
I'd like to get my skein, my flagon, and just offer it to Frike. Like, this might help getting it go down a bit better.
She'll thank Rhódania and try some of ale, is it?
Sure.
She'll try it regardless.
Okay.
I heard them talking about sausage over there. We talked about bacon on muffins. Wouldn't it be something to combine sausage and muffins? She's just generally suggesting the idea of a sausage McMuffin.
Oh.
Amazing.
On point.
Oh,
But then
I just remembered as well, everyone. Just keep in mind, you do all have a round of inspiration from last session. I forgot about that.
You could have saved your muffins. Oh.
Oh, that's right.
And it wasn't me that to save. I got an 18.
Sausage
This has
McMuffin.
turned into like the great Rhódanian bake-off.
I told you, you ever go to the city of Berthy, I will do the Great Berthy Bake Off.
Is there some sort of like fridge, like that I can raid by any chance?
Make a perception check.
I feel like you are not going to rest until you have like destroyed at least one thing in every section of the kitchen.
Well, I got an 18.
An 18, okay. So, there's no fridge per se, but there is what looks like a cupboard that just has loads of ice blocks in it. And some other
I'd like to.
bits and bats.
Okay, so I open it up. I'm gonna have a wee rummage in there. See if there's anything. Actually, do they have anything like fish in there, or just What can I find in there?
Make me an investigation check. Big thanks to everyone at home who tuned in for this incredible D&D high action, high drama.
Play.
We are really making ourselves at home on this ship, aren't we?
Yeah, that's right. You go up to the deck and everyone's dead.
Yeah, but we're having a break off.
I'm holding them off, guys. Don't worry.
I rolled a 10. Sorry.
A 10. Okay. I'll say that you find a fish, but it's a comically large fish that's actually too big to pull out. You're not quite sure how it got in there.
Okay. Oi, big man, or big anyone, help get us out.
I'll join her.
Anyone's bigger than you, including your flask.
Waste ya.
Is there a way to tell what kind of fish it is?
How learned of fish kind would Frike be?
Probably not very, but she likes to learn.
Give me an... It's probably not right, but I'm gonna say give me an animal handling check at disadvantage.
Wait, is she handling me or the fish?
That remains to be seen.
Ah, an 18. Okay, so the first roll was a 7.
Okay. It has gills. It has a tail. It has beady eyes. You're definitely looking at a fish.
Yeah.
She'll just hold this fish and sort of stare into his eyes in that, like, American Beauty looking at a trash bag type thing, just being like, there's so much beauty in the world.
Amazing.
True.
Oh. Right.
Did you want this?
Yes, please. I mean, we could go halfers if you like.
Will it fit into your bag?
I'm
can make
so
it.
curious. I'm so curious, like, how many people that fish was intended to feed.
They just straight up stealing the fish.
Are we going to steal it?
Hey, I've stolen a muffin. I might as well steal a fish now. We've
I mean,
all
you
seen those
robbed the
videos
whole
of the cats
ship.
just
Yeah.
stealing the fish from like the fishmongers. Come on, we've all seen that.
Fresh fish.
Some you buy 'em.
I'll put it this way.
Times the
I
size.
I'll put it this way. I rolled a perception check for the chef to see if he could catch you stealing, and got a 3. So,
Yeah, he has no idea. He's still obsessed with that gold star.
oh yeah, yeah. He's going.
Is he, like,
Have you
going
seen
off
this?
the-
Have you seen this? Have you seen this, everybody?
If I can't get it fitting in my tiny wee bag, I'm literally just gonna get I don't know, get the strap, like get a strap from like my robe and just kind of tie it to the end and just have it tied like underneath, hidden under my robe.
I'm picturing just this 6-foot-tall, pale gray monster-like figure rolling up a fish like it's a scroll. Trying to shove it into the tiniest bag.
This is what fan art is for. You taking notes, Pat? Yeah. All right. I am going to say for this, Feronia, make me a sleight of hand check, and I'll give you advantage only because Frike is assisting you. It would be disadvantage otherwise. Only because I kind of want this to succeed.
No.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. There's no way
I got
that
a
this
five first.
should work. But you know your belongings. You know what that you can get in there. And sure enough, you stole that fish.
Yeah.
Who's up for sushi? I just imagine Reese and I, and well, Frank of course as well. But you're going to get the rice ready. That's.
No.
But we'll prepare the fish, Reese and I, and just the three of us in the bedroom, just all chowing down on sushi.
Mike has the rice. Sushi tacos.
Oh my god.
So
Sushi taco.
are you all staying in the cabin quarters, or are you heading back up to the deck with the other two?
I'll finish cleaning and then I'll go up to the deck.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a wee nibble in the fish, and then I'm gonna go up.
Okay. It's pretty nice. All
Just
right.
tasting it, making sure it's all right.
So eventually, oh, go ahead.
So I've as I've arrived back up on the deck, I'm gonna is Connell still like screaming for their mom? Is that
No, so the entire time we've been away, Connell's just been like looking around the deck, but he's been paying close attention to like the crystal. Whenever he sees Bob at the corner of his eye, he's just like, "Oh, Bobby Floater! Hey, I watched the crystal for you."
That's fantastic. I got a sausage roll for you, and I'm gonna go like try to hop up to the crow's nest.
You're gonna go to the crow's nest?
I'm assuming we don't want a person made of rocks jumping down from the crow's nest and through the damn ship.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
All right, let's see how it's not acrobatics, it's athletics.
Oh no, yeah, my mistake. It would be acrobatics.
All right, a 15.
A 15. Okay. Surprisingly nimble for a man in a tweed suit. Yeah,
That's
you
true.
get up there pretty easily.
As you're climbing up, like Connell like reaches his hand over to kind of give you like the strong man's like.
And as I swing up, I present him with a fabulous sausage roll.
Cheers, brother. He takes it and like breaks it in half and gives you the other half.
I'm gonna. I'm going. Oh no! Fine.
Oh, you sure? Like they're delicious.
Oh, they certainly look at it. Like he sort of sniffs it. And he's like, oh yeah, that does smell. That does smell lovely. But no, you enjoy it. You enjoy it.
Here. What was that smell?
The what? The what?
It just smelled like rotten fish and mushrooms and yeah.
They were doing some Epicurean experimentation in the kitchen earlier.
I think the kids in my village used to do experiment like that.
Absolutely, and as we're talking, I'm assuming we then like the smell sort of intensifies as a small cat dragging a fish wanders up onto the deck.
So as Connell's like eating the sausage roll. So you say this giant crystal like absorbs energy and just kind of it's like a power source for the ship?
Not sure exactly how it works. Really, I asked the captain. They said that I could go and check it out, as it were, to see what's going on. But I'm assuming that it is absorbing some sort of ambient magical energies or something of that kind. Because I don't see any power sources attached to it, and converting that ambient energy into some sort of propulsion.
So, what kind of magic would that be?
Oh, that's a very good question. I personally believe that could be any number of types. I mean, it could be some sort of abjuration spell. It could be some sort of evocation. Perhaps there's a... I would be very interested if there was a gravimetric type of spell. Maybe even romantic. Who knows what amazing things we will discover about these fabulous crystals. I'm fairly certain that even the people that made them don't really know what's going on.
Wait.
So we may be the first to find it.
Huh. So, what do you... And he leans a bit closer. He's like, so what do you think it tastes like?
The crystal?
Yeah.
That's an interesting question. I would think if I had the teeth to in fact crack it open, because it looks like some sort of corundum, which is very, very difficult to crack. I would say it would taste slightly electric. Would be my guess if it's converting that kind of energy.
That makes sense.
Is that what you eat? Do you eat crystals?
My mom said I shouldn't really touch crystals. They could like really damage the inside of my mouth. Like little pebbles are fine, but you know, like I tend to stay away from them because people might call me weird because, you know, rock man eating little rocks.
Well, when you do eat crystals, what happens?
I mean, because they're so incredibly dense, they just like, and it like opens, like stretches his mouth. It's just like, I just cut the insides of my gums here. It's not a good time for anyone.
But do you absorb if you can manage to eat them? Like, for instance, if you had some sort of crystal dust and you ate it, would that then be transmitted towards your skin or your eyes? Would something like that happen?
He's just like staring at his hands, and he's just like, "Whoa, could that happen?" You're pulling my leg.
We'll have to get you some amethyst dust and see what we can do with it.
You're pulling my leg, Bobby Floater. I can transfer diamond stuff on me.
Who knows? If you don't try.
So, do you know what I'm supposed to be looking out for when I'm on this crow's nest?
Well, I assume it's danger. Have you seen anything dangerous up here?
Do I see anything dangerous, Patch?
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
13 plus. 3, so that's 16.
16. So you've been keeping an eye out. The skies seem pretty clear. And you've had this interaction with Bob.
Oh.
And you take another look around and there's something. Some sort of silhouette in the sky that seems to be expanding and getting closer.
Connell's gonna like shout to the captain. Captain! I don't know my ship directions, but that away!
And wherever he's pointing, can I do a perception check over there?
You absolutely can.
What are you looking at over there?
That...
I 21.
A 21. So, Bob is a learned individual, has studied many subjects over the years, has a pretty decent basic knowledge, understanding of most things in the universe. The closest thing you can liken it to as it begins to expand, it's getting closer, but it's some sort of winged creature.
Shit.
How big is it? Can I tell?
See, perspective is a weird thing because you are now up in the sky rather than being on the ground. Below the ship is just clouds, so finding a point of reference to get that perspective is slightly difficult.
Are there different layers of clouds? Are we between two layers, or is it just completely blue open sky above us?
There are scattered clouds very high up, but below you is just a full level of cloud.
Can I judge how the shadow of that creature is moving as opposed to the shadows of the clouds?
Yeah, I'll say, give me an investigation check.
Oh, all right. I'm investigating now. We've gone from perception to investing.
Could I possibly like assist him on that since I'm like with him and we're both trying to figure out what's going on together?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
That would be useful because I just rolled a 10. So let's see if I can. Okay, and now that's a 23. So thank you, Connell.
Okay, so working together, you get a sense that it's quite large and is gaining speed as it heads towards you.
I'm going to immediately yell down to the captain. Captain, your radiance, there's something very large and very fast coming towards the ship. Is this expected?
Oh! I wondered if he would come back for round 2. I advise you come down from the crow's nest, boys. This'll be fun to watch.
Oh dear. Oh, I do believe that when a woman like you says something will be fun, we might all be dead at the end of it.
You see it. You look beside yourself and you see Connell like he's like gripping like the edge of crow's nest. He's just like, so Bobby Footer, are you the fighting man?
I've been known to participate in a jaunty battle or two. And what he's referring to is most of the time it's some sort of like magical jousting match that's very heavily regulated amongst the library staff. He's never actually been in a full-on like life and death battle situation, but he does not want his companions to know that.
So like fencing.
Yes.
I think more likely playing chess, no?
Well, chess if the chess pieces occasionally explode gently in your face.
Wizard's chess.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, Connell's just like looking at Bob and he's just like, well, we're about to do some fighting, so I don't know that many people on the ship yet, so I got your back, you got mine. Let's do this!
I will do everything I can to help you maintain yourself and perhaps get some amethyst dust in you eventually, yes.
Whatever that drug is, pump it into my veins. Let's go, boys! And Connell just like slides down like one of the ropes to get down to where the captain of Thresham is.
Okay. I will make you roll for it. You managed to both managed to scramble down.
Thank you for letting me live out my Pirates of the Caribbean dreams here.
I'd play the music if it wouldn't give us a copyright strike.
Fair.
So, around about this time, you've all sort of reassembled on the deck of the ship. The other 3 of you have now picked up that something's going on. People are running around. There's shouting, and people pointing up in the sky. And as you look to where they're pointing, you can see this shadow growing bigger and bigger, and you see wings of some sort of large creature.
Have I been able to figure out what the hell this thing is yet?
I'd say by this point, it's not something you've seen firsthand, but you have studied tales and theses and journals on dragons before.
Oh, so as I'm sort of like looking in my bag and sort of flipping through a book and then like putting it back and grabbing the next one, it's like, oh dear, that's thanks to dragon. Think it might be dragon.
No.
So, at this point, I'll say you each get a round of preparation before whatever is about to happen will happen.
Oh, dear.
So,
Okay, all right.
How far away from where Reese is or was scrubbing his pan to the upstairs is it? Like, how many feet? Or whatever you guys use.
from the kitchen to the deck, do you mean? That is a very good question. I'll say about having to come upstairs and things like that. About 70 feet.
So it's 70 feet to the dragon.
No, 70 feet from where you were to getting to the deck. That's what you're asking for, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To stay true to the character, Reese doesn't really notice people like going around until he turns around and it's too late and there's like nobody there. And he'll start there if we're going into battle.
Okay, that's duly noted. So-
I'm actually going to run towards the part of the deck that is going to be closest to the dragon the soonest.
Okay.
Connell sees Bob coming out from the crow's nest and running, and like he said, he's gonna like stick with him. Both weapons drawn, ready to throw some steel.
And I'd like to. Can I hold an action for when the dragon gets closer?
You certainly can. What action are you holding?
I'm holding adjust density.
Interesting. Okay. Anyone else?
I'm just scared.
I'll say that Frank would have gone to find Rhódania and then Reese and just make sure that we stick together. And
Oh, I'm very much hugging the fish tightly. I've just seen in chat.
No, I'm washing here. Don't pull me away from it.
Friend, I think we need to go upstairs. Have some of my good stuff. It'll
once the
help you through
danger is past,
I don't
we
drink.
can help you. We'll help you finish the washing, but I think we have to help ourselves survive.
Survive. What's going on?
It's about
There's
this time that this scaly creature whooshes in towards the ship. I don't have a dragon roar to hand currently, but you hear one and it's terrifying. Rawr.
As soon as it gets within 30 feet, I'm gonna use my adjust density ability to double its weight instantaneously.
Very interesting.
I'm a big scary dragon. Oh my god.
So as this dragon tries to fly overhead for a low pass, it gets within 30 feet, you trigger they adjust density, and immediately it is boom. It collides with the deck of the ship. Crewmen go flying. One goes off the ship into the sky, but thankfully another crewmate with a rope just manages to lasso them round the leg and starts trying to pull them back up to the ship. Now the dragon is momentarily stunned. You notice that on its back appears to be people who then jump off the back of the dragon and pull weapons out.
Rude.
So
I just want to eat my fish.
for the first time this campaign, let's go ahead and roll some initiative, guys.
Let's fucking go! Let's go!
Go.
Ah.
I have a choice.
Connell, why?
Okay, hold on.
Did you roll good?
I have a 15.
13.
1 second.
Oh, Saz.
Okay.
Saz.
Can I just say I love this music?
It's from The Witcher 3.
Is it from The Witcher? Okay.
It's not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
game.
So, 25 to 20?
20 for Reese.
Okay.
You.
20 to 15?
15.
Is that two 15s? Okay,
Yes.
who's got the higher dexterity?
I've got dexterity of 15.
I've also got dexterity of 15.
Alright, roll a d20 each. Highest wins.
Roll these.
14?
And a 10.
14 and 10. Okay, so we've got Reich. And then Bob. 15 to 10. Ooh. 10 to 5?
Oh, no, sorry. I've got 13.
Okay.
And I spaced out for a second there. I was like, la la la.
It's alright. Connell? 3.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Oh, pal.
I'm so mad.
Oh no. Our heavy hitter is last.
Okie dokie.
But bring this.
Shame you can't use your inspiration to roll again for initiative. If
Unless
only.
it's DMs, but that's also up to
Yeah.
So, top of the round would be the dragon, but thanks to Bob's divisive action, it is, for this round, considered stunned. So,
Yeah.
very, very well done there. So we are going to start with Reese.
Okay, so where would I be since Reese and Feroni kind of dragged me away?
I'd say you're probably at like maybe just at the top of the stairs to where the deck is. So you can see the deck, but you're not quite on the deck.
Okay, and are any of the crew members within range, within 30 feet?
Your crew members?
Either my party or crew members of the ship.
Okay, yeah, there's a few. There's a bunch.
Okay, out of my party members, who are they?
They would be... This would be Feronia and Frike. Just those two, I think. because Bob and Connell rushed to the front of the action.
Okay. So as we were running, kind of understanding like this may be Reese's first ever fight, and like, oh frick. And so pulling out his flute and like not ready for like anything, is going to do a certain tune, and then is going to touch Frike and going to cast Enhance ability at 2nd level for Bull's strength, meaning Frike now gets an advantage on strength checks and his or her carrying capacity doubles.
Nice. So you feel this surge of energy go through your body, you feel emboldened by your comrade.
She'll turn to Reese and thank you.
Get him. And Reese is going to use his 30 feet to go hiding under some stairs.
Make a stealth check.
Cool. Stealth reset. That is a 23.
A 23. You feel pretty confident that you have found the right place to hide right now.
Cool. And that is
Okay.
my turn.
Following your turn, we now get the intruders' turns after they have jumped off
Rude.
the back of this dragon. There are 4 in total, and you see that they sort of all point their swords up towards the control wheel. Oh, and we've lost a member of the crew. Bob's fallen off the side of the ship again.
I didn't protect him. No.
Oh, now.
It's alright. We'll swap to the screen. It's fine. So yeah, all the thugs sort of take the swords and point them towards Captain Madeline. Say, "We've come for you, and we've come for your ship, lassie." So they're all gonna run forward and take some attacks. The first one is going to go for Connell. Since
She
you
can
look,
fucking try.
can look ready. Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
Okay. I'll say that, like, they swing forward with this, like, rusted scimitar and it just bounces off your head. Like, no effect.
You're gonna have to try better than that.
Look very confused. The second one comes again for Connell. This time wielding a mace. Looks like it might hit a bit harder.
That might hit harder.
It does technically for a 13.
Nope.
So again, go straight for the head. Bonk. What's going on here? The next one is gonna go for Bob.
That's rude.
That is an 18 to hit.
So,
Yeah.
as it tries to hit Bob, Connell, you see like some runes light up in Connell's chest. And he's just like, "Oh no, you don't!" And he swings his hammer, and whatever damage you deal to Bob is now dealt to the guy that maced me. As I use my cloud rune.
Is that a transference of damage then, not just just a copy?
When you're a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to choose a different creature other than the attacker within 30 feet of you to become the target of the attack instead, using the same roll.
That's good. So, what would have been 8 points of damage to Bob is now 8 points of damage to one of these thugs, which would have been not great for Bob.
I saved your life, Bob.
You great. I knew we'd make a great team.
Keep our squishy people safe.
So that is. So yeah, like this rune sort of lights up, and there's this wave of energy as the blade goes to strike Bob, and instead rebounds and just sort of lodges into his shoulder, and he pulls it out. He looks pretty badly hurt by that. And then the last one runs over towards. Let's roll for it.
No tier. This is gonna be.
It goes for Frike.
Ooh.
It's another mace wielder. Rolls a 3 on the dice, so does not hit. You're able to dodge out of the way as he lunges at you with the mace, and it just contacts the ground. Which brings us to Frike.
Okay. I'm just double checking something.
So good, you now have this piratey, thug-esque person stood directly in front of you.
Remember, you have advantage on strength checks.
Right. Okay. Battle axe is not two-handed. Just wondering. It says versatile.
If it's versatile, it can be wielded two-handed.
Okay.
They usually battle axes two-handed, 'cause that's what I've used as a barbarian before.
Okay. Well, alright, then I'd like to pull out my battle axe and aim for this guy.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, it definitely is.
And my first time with key points and just. Alright, I'll spend a key point and use Flurry of Blows as well. But hang on, let me roll for battle axe damage. 9 points of, I think, slashing.
9 points of slashing damage. So for the first time on the Rhódania Chronicles, Frike, tell me how this goes down.
So, dodging out of the way of the attack, Frike will reach for her battle axe and slash at this guy's shoulder, and then feeling that impact that'll sink in, she'll rear back and use the unarmed strikes, just hitting this guy over the head, the ribs, just yelling in her sudden fury. It looks terrifying, and she moves very much with the swiftness that she's displayed before.
You've definitely drawn the attention of the other thugs on the ship with that display of ferocity, as what was once a person is now a puddle, almost, on the floor, a mess.
Nice. Out? Totally?
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. You got the first kill, congratulations. Everyone spam your muffins in the chat if you've got them. Like this. Let me give you an example. If I can. Hang on. My emotes have moved to a different place on my overlay. It's weird. There we go.
There you go.
Yep, spam those muffins. Woo! Alright. Does that end your turn, Frank?
How far away is like the next closest of those guys?
Probably about it would be about 25 feet. There's two, which is
Okay.
sort of over where Connell and Bob are. There's two there.
Then I'll take this opportunity to use Blessing of the Raven Queen, and you just see Frike vanish from where she is and reappear probably right behind the closest guy, and she'll just ready a battle axe for another attack.
Like the angel of death appearing behind this person.
I'm
Make
gonna
yourself roll
shout
fives.
over to Frankie. Can you just move maybe just 10 feet? Just maybe just take a few steps.
I'm sorry, I can't really hear. You're saying like 10 steps to the left, or?
Just take a few steps away from this person, if you wouldn't mind.
They're trying to kill us.
No, please jump back in just a moment. I don't want you to. My calculations are being us. Right now.
Am I okay?
Standing just there.
Confused, but she'll just take a few steps back. Probably not as many as Bob wanted.
Okay, we'll say 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take 5 feet back. And that brings us to Bob.
I am going to. You see me sort of walk, like sort of bobbing in and out, like trying to find the exact spot, and then you see me take like 10 feet of movement sort of back, and then I will point my finger and just snap, and you'll see what looks like a tiny spark sort of appear in the midst of all three of the remaining attackers. And you see that spark sort of grow a little bit, and then you're going to point all three of them, and you just see the line stretch to each one of them. And then I say, now. And each one of them feels the gravity field just suddenly intensify. And I would like Constitution saving throws from each of them.
All right.
And depending on whether or not Frankie actually took enough movement away, they might need to do the Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'll say that Frag's just out of reach. All right, so we've got a 19,
Okay.
a dirty 20, and a 14.
Okay. So all three of them save.
Okay.
But even after saving, sorry, I'm waiting for the dice to actually roll. Come on, dice, you can do it. You can do it. After that, I'm not sure what just happened. Sorry, whole bunch of things just flashed on the screen.
Oh no.
D&D Beyond.
There we go. So, okay, so each of them will take 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. Interesting.
And it remains there, so anyone at the start of their turn, they're gonna have to take that damage again.
Okay. So, the one directly in front of you had 3 hit points, so you see him struggling under the weight, and then just
I'm just gonna push my finger in there and just sort of put it at the top of his skull and just go.
You're beneath me.
and he's let's say, for all intents and purposes, He's the opposite of an accordion right now. All right. Anything else, Bob?
No, no, but I am going to sort of move around this sphere to try to get away from, like, get a little distance between me and the adventure.
Okay. Excellent. That brings us to Rhódania.
Okay. Being this is the first time I've played a spellcaster, please tell me if I'm being wrong here, but
It's all good, don't worry.
Am I able to conjure the chaos elemental?
A chaos elemental.
Yeah,
Let me
so I've
quick look
prepared
at your
that.
sheet.
A
Me just-
chaos element. What spell is this?
Conjure Zeiss.
Oh, that's my homebrew. Sorry, that's not an actual. It's a crazy thing that they got from a super powerful artifact that has some really devastating side effects that you don't. But it is up to our DM whether they will allow it.
Let me just take a quick look at what this is. Because this is a new one.
I saw it on the list as a first level spell, so I was like,
Does she get like a little pet beholder and like?
This is
a
what
lot. There's a lot going on with this.
This is what happens when you bring Kyle into your streams.
I ruin everything. I poke people in their heads crumble. Like you had Jeff.
I just saw something cool, and I was like, oh, that looks fun.
I do. I make cool things that are super fun, but also very dangerous.
Kind of broken, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
It's good.
Okay.
Sit with us.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that's a little bit much for
Yeah.
this particular thing, but
Okay.
don't worry about it. It's fine. We'll sort that out between now and the next session.
Okay. Should I unprepare that then in that case?
Just leave it for now. And
Okay. Damn. In that case, I'm just gonna go old fashioned then and just weapon it up.
all right.
So with my how far away is my closest enemy?
It would be about 25 feet away from where you are now, currently.
Okay. Well, in that case, the first thing I want to do is, am I able
Unless...
to use? I was going to ask, am I able to use primal savagery right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There is one enemy closer. It is the dragon.
Ooh. Yeah.
Go, Rhódania! Go!
Okay, I'm going to use primal savagery and just go hellbent on the dragon. Just scratchy scratch.
Alrighty then. Go ahead and
So I
roll
remember
an
you saying
attack.
this is the closest thing to me raging, and I'm just like, is it this one? You said it's closest thing to me
It's-
raging. So I
it
know
is like-
my I get Sharpie.
Yeah, it's a bit like a druidic rage. Go for it.
Oh,
So, describe for the audience and me and the players what Rhódania looks like under primal savagery.
So, first thing that happens is my eyes go completely like big. My pupils get really big and black, as you would when hunty hunt mode. My hair, my fur starts going a little bit more spiky on an edge, and my tail is bloody massive. I noticed that my claws start getting longer and longer and just ping with sharpness, you know, ping. And with this, they change a kind of like dark black hue with the poison that's within my claws. So yes, I do the little wiggle. Yes, I do the little wiggle button.
Yes!
And bounce.
I was gonna ask that. You beat me to it, Tally.
Just do that, ready, and then I just go and clasp on the dragon's butt.
Alright, go ahead and roll for an attack. And I'm going to give you cinematic advantage, so roll at advantage.
Okay, so... Oh, man. I rolled a 1.
Rolled in that one. Did you roll at advantage?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, that's a 1 in 400 chance.
Ooh, I rolled a 19.
19. Is that 19 on the die or after?
19 on the die.
Okay. Does your primal savager have any modifiers? Should, I think.
So, +5?
+5 to hit, so that would be a 24.
Wow.
In which case, go ahead and roll damage.
Get him.
Okay, what do I... Oh, shit, I don't see what I need to use to roll it. Am I just being blind? D10. Sorry. I'm so used to using, like, a PDF. I should really have my dice prepared for this. Sorry, guys. This is when I kind of go in panic mode. There you go, D10. Yeah, there you go. 6.
6 points of damage. Okay. As you slash and gnaw into the... what I'm guessing is the ass of this dragon.
Eat that
Pretty
ass.
much. You hear the roar. You hear the roar of this dragon, and then... surprisingly, you hear a voice.
What is this thing on my ass? Get off, you furry fiend.
Rhódania has angered God.
That's what happens when you eat ass.
So I can move now, right? If I want.
You can certainly move, yes.
Can I
you
start
would-
making my way up towards his head? Like, just as far as I can?
Sure. Give me a acrobatics check. He's still technically stunned, so I won't give you disadvantage.
9.
Oof.
At 9. Okay.
She tries.
Let me just check something real quick. Okay. So you sort of make your way up its back and get about halfway up its neck, and it sort of manages to like jerk to the side a little bit, and you fly back thinking you're gonna fall, but one of your elongated claws from the primal savagery is now wedged in between two of the scales. So you're now essentially hanging free from the dragon with one of your claws wedged into its scales.
A little help here, lads!
Quit. I somehow yeeted my pen across the room. That brings us to Connell.
Right, so who's left in front of me? There's 2 guys left?
There's 2 guys in front of you, yes.
Alright, so Bob, is your gravity field visible?
You can see like a little bit of the outline of it.
Rad. So Connell's going to hear the cry from the cat, and it's just like, excuse me, I gotta go help that cat. And he's going to swing down the hammer on the guy in front of him.
Okay.
11 plus 6, 17.
17, yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Rad. So 1d8. So that's 4 plus 4, that's 8 points of damage.
Oof. You sort of get him across the jaw, and he sort of takes a knee at one point. He's pretty much on his last legs.
What about the guy? There's a second guy, isn't there?
There is.
So, using the flat part of his blade, Connell's going to use his bonus action to use his stick, 2-weapon fighting, to essentially slap the guy with the flat of the blade. Shit. 9 to hit.
That is a miss, I'm afraid.
That's all good. Yeah, well, that's Connell.
All right, okay. We
I
just
swung her hit or swung a miss.
switch over to this screen until Ferig returns. That brings us back to the top of the round. So, first things first, probably the most important. Let's see if the dragon has managed to recover itself.
Be kind.
That one.
As the dragon is trying to start sort of like lifting things up, you see Bob just sort of like little puppet strings like accentuating gravity in certain areas and then lifting gravity to others and sort of just fucking with his balance and his ability to do anything.
I'm imagining one of those like old school
Master of
conductors. Like an old school conductor that really gets into it and they're like,
right?
That's what I'm picturing.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
All right. So he remains somewhat stunned. Welcome back, Freak. Frike. I can speak.
Who's Priest?
It's getting warm in
It's
here.
our Frankfurt name, Reese.
Oh God. All right. That brings us to Reese.
Okay. 3 possible questions. First question, how many of our targets are left?
There is a man and a dragon. Oh no, there is a man, there is part of a man, as he has he's got 1 hit point left, and a dragon.
Heart of a man. Interesting. Okay. And the dragon. Okay. Second question, how many of those are within 120 feet?
All of them.
All of them. Bet. Can I go for the dragon?
Of course you can.
Cool. So Reese is going to step out a little bit from his hiding spot to kind of get a better look at the dragon. Being careful to try not to blow his cover, but if it does, he's not that worried. And he will play a little bit of his flute. His eyes will start to grow, the pupils of his eyes will start to grow just to the rim of his of the irises for now. And he is going to cast Crown of Madness at 2nd level on the dragon while it is incapacitated.
Ooh. Alrighty.
I missed that. What are you gonna do?
Cast Crown of Madness on the dragon while it's incapacitated.
Oh.
Okay.
It does all kinds of stuff.
Oh, wait, no, rewind. That's a humanoid. Never mind. I'm going to go for the one that's attacking someone.
Okay.
Cool.
So-
That's a dragon's not a humanoid unless it's in its polymorphed form.
Even then, it's not considered a humanoid then.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
Be humanoid if he wants to.
are you going for the one who looks nearly dead, or are you going for the one who looks a little hurt?
Just a little hurt.
Okay. What kind of save is he making?
A wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Ooh. No modifier, but a 19 on the dice.
Oh.
Ah, bollocks. Okay, so his eyes go back down to a normal size and is going to sequester himself again, not moving.
Alrighty. That brings us back to the thugs. Well, what's left of them.
Nah.
So the one that's barely standing is just gonna take one last strike towards Connell, which is gonna be a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. The other one is going to go towards, well, he's confronted currently by a very scary lady, so he's going to slash at the very scary lady. That is, again, a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Alright. You take, 8 points of slashing damage.
Oh, 1 second. I think I have something that applies here. I did use Blessing of the Raven Queen, which gives me... Oh, where the hell is it? Gaining resistance to all damage when I teleport using this trait until the start of the next turn.
Okay. So 8 points reduced to 4.
Yay.
Very well read. Okay. They're not going to do anything else, so Frike.
Okay.
Welcome up.
I'm just... So this is the one that's barely clinging to life.
This is the healthier looking one.
Oh, okay. Alright, then go ahead and my battle axe again. Yeah, that is a 12.
12 just hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Oh wait. Oh, I just rolled a D100, I believe. 3 points of slashing, I believe. Yes.
3?
Yes.
Okay. So, takes it like in the side. He sort of wraps his arm around it. Come on.
I think I have another bonus action. Okay, this time I'll spend a key point to go into Flurry of Blows so I can unarmed strike.
Right.
And
Let me take this opportunity just to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Hope you've enjoyed this session so far as much as we have. And
23 to hit.
23 definitely hits. Roll damage. I'm going to also use this time just to say, click that link in the chat and buy yourself some Muffin Time merch. There's never been a better time. Because I think by the time this encounter's done, we will all be having Muffin Time.
Not me, I don't have any with me today.
Soon.
I already ate mine.
I thought we were going to muffin
more.
toast.
Oh, true.
I literally had muffin on stream.
I can
have
toast
mine
with
over
rich
there.
teas.
I will accept that.
I have like 3 more. I can grab another 2 if you want.
Question. So Flurry of Blows lets you make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action, so I rolled to hit. Do I roll damage twice, or just once?
You roll for each attack, yeah.
Okay.
It's just getting 2 more unarmed strikes, so you treat them separately.
Okay, so the first one was 3 points, and this one is 6 points of damage.
Alright. For the second time tonight, Frike, tell me how this goes down.
Slash, and then this guy's like taunting me. I'm just like, I'll just start. I will laugh. Like, Frike will just laugh at his, like, just the ego of this person as I just slash, hit, punch, and then they go down.
Slightly terrifying. Hey, new follower, thank you for following. 89 Christmas trees. Very specific name. Thank you. Alright. Does that end your turn, Break?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. That brings us to Bob.
I'm going to look over at my friend Connell and I'll be like, I was to clear the way for you. Get over to that beast, then I help the little kitty cat. There we go. And you see him, like, all of the energy that was in that sphere of gravity. You see the lines that he had created start to bend. The light starts to expand in the center, and you see these lines start making sort of a swirling motion around it. And then you see one of them break off towards Connell's attacker, and 3 of them break off towards the dragon as he casts Magic Missile.
Hey.
And
Go ahead.
So the one going at the guy, I'm assuming you mentioned earlier that he only has one attack. So literally it will just, they look like little comets circling a sun, and this comet will just fly right through the back of this guy's head and then just and then whip off to parts unknown, and then you'll see the other 3 with their tails going straight to the dragon.
Alright, roll damage.
And see how much damage they do. The first one does 5.
Okay.
And then the second one is going to do another 5. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, that's delightful. And then the third one is going to do 4, so a total of 14 damage to the dragon as this thing, as they just go whap, whap, whap.
Well. This dragon has seen better days, evidently. It's not happy. Anything else, Bob?
I am just prepared in case the dragon decides he wants to come and have a word.
Okie dokie. That brings us to Rhódania. So, Rhódania, your movement is currently 0. You can make a strength check to try and escape, or you can take your attacks or actions as normal.
Well, I was going to ask, am I still able to cast a spell in this position?
Yeah.
Cool. I'd like to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Ideally, like, towards its face, you know, because
All
I'm
right,
hoping
yeah,
it's
go for
turned
it.
around, that sort of thing. So 4d6, right?
You gotta roll to hit first.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. I'm getting the dice ready, just so I'm not fiddling. 8.
Is that an 8 on the dice?
Oh, sorry, yeah, so then, yeah, 8 on the dice. So that's a
And
10,
then
isn't it?
Is it a +2 modifier? Let me just check for you.
Oh, sorry, it's +5.
+5, so
see.
that is maths.
It's been a while
maths.
since I've done initiative, I'm sorry.
It's no, it's all good. Don't worry. That will miss,
13 then.
unfortunately.
Ah, damn. Okay. Damn.
It just goes careening off the side. Oh, everyone's apparently falling off the side. Captain, we're losing more men.
But I can't do anything now. Am I right? Because I can't move unless I do a strength check. But I've already used that to.
That was your
Guiding
action.
Bolt.
I mean,
Okay. Cool.
I'll let you do it as your movement.
So, roll a strength check then.
Yeah, you can make a strength check.
Okay. Cool.
It's not typical of it, but I'll do it on this occasion.
So 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're not able to pull your back claw free.
Damn it. Oh,
Alright.
can I ask as well? Because with Primal Savagery, once I've done an attack, my claws actually go back to normal. Is that still a thing?
Let me just read that
Or
real
in this
quick.
where it retracts, I'd still be stuck either way.
Yeah, take your teeth in. Yeah, it returns to normal, so yeah.
I'm assuming once it's gone back to normal, it's kind of gone between the cracks. Okay, cool. That's fine.
Yeah, retroactively we'll say that's how you got stuck, because they were retracting. Okay, so let me move us back onto there. Alright, that brings us to Connell. There's a big flappy boy.
Yeah, so all the guys in front of us are dead?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, so after getting struck with a mace, Connell brings down to his neck, cracks him, and is just like, "Thank you, sir, can I have another?" Okay, you're dead. Awesome. He looks at Frank and is just like, we need to talk at some point. I feel like you need that.
I agree.
All right. He swings his hammer and he swings his sword and he sprints towards the dragon. As he's running, on his bonus action, he stomps on the ground and these runes start glowing all around him as, in a big puff of smoke, Connell is a size larger, running towards the dragon. And he just shouts out in a big echo, "Let go of that cat!" and brings down the hammer. Let's see.
I'm just envisioning like Connell growing a size and becoming Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
You're implying that he isn't already? Right. Okay. What if you... So... You gotta be shitting me. I roll a 3 again. Alright. Turns over.
Okie dokie. So at this point, you hear a shout from Madeline, who, when you look over to after hearing her shout, you can see that she appears to be like charging up the crystals, and she screams out, "I think it's best you get your wee friend out. Things are about to get bad for that scaly bastard."
I'm trying!
Which brings us to the dragon. Let's see if he remains as incapacitated. Oh my god, natural 2 on the dice.
Damn, dude.
This dice is going. Reese.
Yeah, hi, it's my turn. Cool. Question. If I cast Hideous Laughter on Rhódania, could I get her to fall off said dragon?
While I really do want to see that happen, unfortunately, Rhódania's claw is wedged between 2 scales. So it's going to be a case of her being able to pull her claw free, or someone able to pull it free for her. Oh, you know, killing the dragon, but...
Or you're not killing the dragon, but we're level 3 or whatever we are.
Dragon.
Cool. Cool. Is the dragon the only thing that's left?
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like Madeline's got something prepared.
Yeah, I'm like, how much do you weigh? So, Tim,
Who? Which one?
the little one.
The little one.
Sorry, I
Whoa.
was turning my fan off. It's so warm. I weigh. Oh God, how much do I weigh? That's rude to ask.
It is. It very much is. What I'm asking.
I am
are
35
are you-
pounds.
You're how much?
35 pounds.
Oh, okay. You're too big.
I'm a chubbo.
You're too big.
Chonk.
If you were a tiny cat, I could do something to help just get you out of there.
Okay.
I'm just
Well,
trying that.
I don't know what else to do. Reese is going to he's going to grab his flute, pull it away, point up at the dragon, and say, "Your mother was an egg," and cast vicious mockery.
All right. What save is that?
It's a wisdom.
Okay.
Not that I can do shit, but it's fine.
11.
Oh! It succeeds! It's a wisdom of 12. Okay, cool. Bet. Oh, what is that? That's a 1d4. That's 1 point of damage as I viciously mock the dragon.
All right. He responds.
Damage. Yeah. And has disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Okay, that's very good to know.
Ooh.
He responds to your vicious mockery.
Weren't we all eggs once in our lives?
You're too wise. Shut up.
Whoa.
Anything else, Reese?
I think at this point, Reese will walk out and head towards the mast.
Okay.
Mast. Excuse me.
Cool. That brings us to the thugs. They are dead. That brings us to Frank.
Something I should have been doing, Touch of Death. When you reduce a creature within 5 feet of you to 0 HP, you gain 4 temporary hit points.
So you've got 8 temporary hit points.
Well, technically
Oh, do they-
4 because they don't separate it with us.
They don't stack. Good to know.
Oh. Okay, I'll mark that down. About how far am I away from the dragon?
I'd say about 15 feet,
Okay.
more or less.
Oh.
And Rhódania, where on the dragon is she?
Like halfway up the neck. So maybe
Okay.
another. From Rhódania, it would be about 25 feet.
Okay. Okay, I'm feeling the strength of the Raven Queen as I will teleport to Rhódania, maybe halfway up the back, and try to get her free.
Okay. Is it your action to teleport?
It is a bonus action.
All right. Okay. So go ahead and make a strength check. See if you can free Rhódania.
And I have advantage. 'Cause
You
of
do.
What would I add to that? Or do I add anything?
Just your strength modifier.
Oh, 13?
13. Okay. Oh, we got a new follower. Thank you, the Gus Ward. Thank you very much indeed. With the 13, your opponent, it's like it's not not gonna budge, and then all of a sudden, the two scales come off. But it launches you both back 5 feet, thankfully towards the ship. But you do fall prone as you both hit the deck of the ship.
Any damage or just...
No damage.
Okay, okay.
So, anything else? That should be your turn now, I would have thought.
I think that is... Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah. Oh no, you would still have your movement. You could...
Oh! Well, I'm prone, though.
You could use half your movement to stand up.
Okay. I'll use half my movement and turn toward Rhódania and just say, you're free now.
Totally winded, man.
All right.
Here's where
amazing.
I would be like literally like, well, I'm a cat, surely I'd land on my feet. No, I'm winded. I am winded.
All right. Thank you. That brings us to Bob.
I am wondering if I can do a fun little cinematic thing
Please.
to help get the little kitty away from the dragon.
Please enlighten me.
I'm gonna shout over. Give us a little jump if you wouldn't mind. I might need a little help with this. And you're gonna see like the sort of solar system that he's created, like with the previous spells. He's going to try to use his density manipulation and the spell at the same time to make her light enough to have her just flying over and land on his shoulder.
Amazing. So, you know what? Yeah, that happens.
So as you, will you jump when I'm like, give us a little jump? And as soon as that happens, she seems to like all of the magic that I've been using and just really like shove it as fast as I can towards her. And you see her whole like tail just light up like a comet as I'm like, okay,
Nyan Nyan cat!
go! And suddenly you just come like careening directly for me and just stop like right above my shoulder and like but still your tail a little flaming.
I can live with that, yeah.
Incredible.
Okay.
All right. That brings us to Rhódania. You're
So,
safe.
I know you said I'm on your shoulder, but for some reason I imagine like my little legs like around your neck sort of thing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like, okay, in that case, I'd like to make another attempt at casting Guiding Bolt, if that's possible.
You certainly can. We are being raided, folks. Malt and Magic. Thank you for your raid.
Thank you.
Let me give you a shout out. Let's see if my shout out button actually works. Welcome in. We are near the end of our second episode of this campaign, the Rhódania Chronicles Homebrew 5th edition campaign. Fighting a dragon at level 3. What's the worst that could happen? And it's surprisingly gone very well. But yes, thank you for joining in as we get close to wrapping up. Your love is much appreciated. Where is my raid button? I'll tell you what, I'll just do it this way. And I can spell. Nope. What's the command for shoutouts? It's not working.
SO.
So.
Exclamation SO.
Exclamation, that's what it is. I put slash. There we go. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining in. Alrighty, so please continue.
Okay, so as I sit on Bob's shoulders, I'd like to cast guiding bolt. I rolled a 9, so I got a 9 including my modifier.
So again,
I did
think
not do
just-
very well.
Just the agitation of everything that's just happened just goes off into the sky. Hopefully won't like fall to earth and hit any towns or anything. You know. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of like use my finger to like sort of look at the projected path of this thing. It's like, if you just about 43 degrees this way, and then if you go that way, then yes.
Bob, I can't do maths, clearly. You know that. Damn these hands! In that case, what I'm going to try to see if I can get a better angle and take Bob's advice. Can I just climb onto his head instead, like as my movement?
Sure.
I just kind of scramble a wee bit. I was like, all right, sorry, Bob, sorry. I feel like I've got a better view from here. Just...
Amazing.
Right,
Amazing.
like balancing.
Tail just in my face, like right next to my mouth.
I love it.
The Rhódania chin strap.
Ferroni. Oh my god, that's Ferroni's last name. I love it. All right, that brings us to Connell.
Right. So, what does vicious mockery do? Does that like make it like incapacitated or something?
Yeah, just gives him disadvantage.
Disadvantage on next attack.
Do I get any advantage on it while it's in that state? No.
No.
I mean, it's still sort of stunned, isn't it?
Yeah, it's currently still stunned.
Effect? Do I get advantage on that hit since it's stunned?
Sure.
Yeah, come on. Right. Going with a hammer. 12 doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Bonus action. Jesus Christ. Fucking. No.
Maybe it's you don't know if it's the nerves or the excitement of facing a dragon in battle. It's a sausage roll. Yeah. Carbs before a battle.
I ate my muffin too early.
Yep. Okay, so that brings us to the top of the round where Madeline, who you look over again, and there is just like almost like this Dragon Ball style aura emanating from a vibrant blue as she's charging up these crystals, her eyes completely blue.
Like, I want to see what is happening. I'm so curious.
As she says, give him some room, friends. He's going for a little trip. And she screams and unleashes whatever kind of energy this is into the crystals on either side of her. As everything almost goes quiet for a second. Almost like that thing in Star Wars that Boba Fett always used, and Jango Fett, the sonic boom grenade, where everything goes quiet before poof. So you see this light emanate from the crystals, go up through the ship into the mast, and then just whoosh, and there's an awkward second where nothing happens and everyone's just there. Even the dragon's kind of like, and then you just start to feel the ship vibrate, and then you see the dragon light up in this blue electrical energy as it is blown clean off the ship. 100, 200, 300, 500 feet away, you hear it roaring as it is launched asunder. And you look around the ship and there is this like protective field around the ship, which looks slightly familiar to Reese in particular. Reminds him of a certain protective field that used to surround the island that he came from. And then, as quickly as it came, everything settles down. Madeline slumps to her knees, breathing quite heavy, seemingly returned to normal. The crystals go dim. And it seems that the coast is clear for now. Is it? Maybe we'll find out next week as we wrap up for tonight.
God damn it.
Whew.
Yeet.
Big thank you to everyone who tuned in and to my lovely players. Guys, you did way more damage to that dragon than I thought you were going to do. Fair play.
Did I do damage to the dragon?
I just grabbed its ass a whole lot. That's all I did.
Yeah, you did.
Hey,
I wish I grabbed its
You
ass
ate its
if I could
ass.
hit it.
Yeah, it's true.
hey, when grabbing some hot dragon ass works, then
Rawr.
rawr.
Absolutely.
The good thing we're not playing a stereotypical bard.
Hey, you can seduce me any day. So let's go. My partner's watching this. I'm sorry. Thank you, everybody, for watching. It's truly an honor to be able to put on these stories for you. Oh, thank you for your comment. That was nice. Can I ask who drew your art? You certainly can. I can even give you a link. The art was done by the incredible Aviv Orr, who, if you've seen things like, maybe you've seen Critical Role, maybe you've read the Acquisitions Incorporated book by Wizards of the Coast, maybe you've seen Dimension 20. She's done artwork for all those people and is a wonderful creative individual who I'm very, very happy to be friends with, and who once guested on this channel in our Depths of Darktour one-shot. Who's Critical Role? I don't know. It's some guy, I think.
They're just, yeah.
Matthias Mercy? I've heard of him.
Yeah. No mercy. But yes, thank you everybody, and thank you to Molten Magic for that raid. Really appreciate it. We don't get raided very often, so I think it's because we're Brits over here. We stream at all the times. Yes, if you've got any, raise your muffins. I'm gonna start eating mine now.
I have a stale rich tea.
Do you know what? I fucking love rich teas, so go for it.
It's stale though.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
We will go off raiding before we finish, but while I consume my tasty muffin, let's go around the screen and introduce ourselves, and if you've got anything to plug, now is the time to do it. So let's start with Rhódania.
Oh, hello. Hi, I play Rhódania. I'm Myra the Pirate, aka Mai. I stream on Sundays over on my channel on Twitch. It's kind of cool and chaotic and fun there. So if you've got a little slice of what it's like tonight, yeah,
Hells yeah.
here every Monday.
Will my shout out command work? Let's have a look.
You can also find me in other places on the interwebs as well. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all that.
All those
Jargon.
things. Yes,
The
please
ticky
do.
of the talkie.
Alright, thank you. Connell, next.
I've got nothing to plug, but I'm just about to post some art I did over the past week of the crew. So if you guys want to hop on the QuestJunkies Discord server and check it out, that would be greatly appreciated.
I can even put a link in.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Amazing. Bob.
Well, I'm Kyle. I'm the friendly DM over at Playnerd Allies here on Twitch. You can find me at Allies on Twitter. I'm also the co-founder for the Foundation for Inclusivity in Gaming, which you can find at figforall.org. And I am the project manager for the Rolling Together stream team, trying to keep all those cats herded, moving in the same direction. And if you love fun, delightful storytelling with a very chaotic bent, definitely come over and say hi to Playnerd Allies. We're live tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. UK time. And then on Wednesday, we are live again for our Delver stream session at 11 a.m. Eastern. So come and say hello!
We certainly will. Thank you very, very much. Reich.
Hello, I'm Bridget. I play Frike. Nothing especially to plug right now, but you can find me on TikTok and Instagram. Same name as I am everywhere. Nice try, Enigma.
Beautiful. And last but certainly not least, Reese.
Hello, 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 hello. I am Wyatt. I play Reese. I am also known as the Moonkeep on pretty much all other social media interfaces. So if you want to go follow the Moonkeep on TikTok, I think Twitch, I have a Twitch, and Instagram, Facebook, whatnot. But yeah, so again, we'll update. The merchandise is coming soon for the Moonkeep. Super excited about that. I also have a Discord channel that you can find the link in my bio on TikTok. Just go follow there. And for the most part, yeah, you can find me here on QuestJunkiesUK. Come join our Discord, and also Legends of Alos. If you want to see me play a vastly different character named Talon, you are more than welcome to go follow and join the LOA Discord and watch us on Sundays. So super excited about that, and so much more coming. So thank you so much. Again, my name is Wyatt, and thank you for watching.
Beautiful. Just as I'm finishing my muffin. Perfect time.
It's muffin time.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're all lovely, lovely folk. And we hope to see you next week. Same time, same place, for more of this wonderful, wonderful tale that we call the Rhódania Chronicles. Do stick around for the raid. And until next week, see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, thank you for the follow, Martha Stick. Bye.